Prepare yourself, something big is incoming on Juice TV. Charlie and his brothers climb aboard a massive US Navy vessel. George and Lachie step forward for a huge moment. And Miles and Finn suit up to join an epic superhero team as they go all in for a review of Justice League.
Are you ready for something huge? Hello, I'm Dileesha and I have a show for you. This episode of Juice TV is huge! Something in my life is huge is Daisy. I got Daisy on the hospital on Saturday. You see, that does not have to be actually big. It all depends how you look at it. For example, no way, that's the biggest unicorn I've ever seen. Coming up, we are looking at massive things. First though, it's my biggest moment.
The massive superstar hosting this episode of Juiced is 10-year-old Dileesha. She loves to sing and her favourite artist is Jess Malboy.
My favourite hobby is drawing, colouring and looking at things. My favourite movie is Monster Inc. My favourite word is to say Dad. Dad.
Yeah?
Dad.
What?
Dad. That's my favourite word. My funny moment was my teeth came out in the hospital. One of my favourite moments was I saw Anthony Milford at school. If anyone could come to my birthday party, it'll be just come out with. My best impression is this. Let's start things with a high note. Now let's hit the high C.
My name is Charlie, and these are my brothers. We're about to embark on a secret discovery mission. Let's go! Meet USS Bonhomme, Richard LHD-6. She's an amphibious assault ship who has charged across the far seas all the way from Japan.
Our objective, find out why this giant ship has taken up position here, and who or what she has with her.
First stop, the hangar bay with Roderick O'Keefe.
So right now we're in the hangar bay. It's basically a big garage for aircraft. What happens is a lot of the aircraft on board the ship, we do a lot of missions and we put a lot of hours into flying around and protecting the ship and also carrying out our mission. So what happens, just like a car or anything else, you use it for a while, you got to bring it down and you got to make sure the maintenance and everything is up to par. So they come down here and they do their maintenance and they fix tires, change engines or change the oil or anything that you would do to your car. We do it right down here.
Look how big that helicopter is.
From here, we go down even further to the well deck.
What's your job on this ship?
So I'm the assistant first lieutenant on board. So I'm responsible for all the amphibious operations, the ship-to-shore movement of all the landing craft, all the small boats, the anchoring, and the underway refueling and replenishment. So what makes this ship so unique and brings such a punch to the fight is this area down here, this well deck. While we can launch jets, we can recover jets, and we can launch helos in the Ospreys up on the flight deck. At the same time, through down here, we can load these amphibious assault crafts up with these vehicles and these Marines, launch them, send them to the beach, and put the fight there right to the enemy. So how we do that back here is that you see all the way back out there to the stern. That's called our stern gate. That's a garage door. It opens up, lays down, and these craft here, they're called LCACs, landing craft air cushion. They're essentially hovercraft. So we'll load them up with the vehicles. They can carry up to 60 tons worth of vehicles and about 15 combat loaded Marines to get into the fight. We load them up, we lower that garage door, and we can send them straight out in a dry well. What we'll actually do is we'll flood this entire well deck with water. We'll fill up those ballast tanks and we'll sink the stern of the ship. We'll put 8 feet of water here in this whole entire well deck. And we'll launch those LCUs and bring them in and out. They're 134 feet long and they're big. So it'll be 10-foot seas out here. The ship's doing this. We got 8 feet of water in this well deck and we're driving these humongous 134-foot steel craft in here. Oh, by the way, we got to stop them, right? So my sailors are up on these wing walls and we're throwing lines down to them to stop them as they come in and get them in spot. Then we'll deballast once we get them in. We'll deballast. All the water will come out, the well will go dry, and we'll set them right down there on the well deck, lower down the ramps, and start unloading them and offloading them. So we'll pump all this stuff ashore. This whole area here is filled. It's a giant game of Tetris. It's nuts down here.
Can you believe they sink part of the ship to let boats on and off?
What is this ship doing here in Australia?
Right now, so we just finished up a real big multilateral exercise called Talisman Sabre 17, where we operate. We do it every 2 years, and we wanted to build our partnership between our two awesome nations. So we were just here finishing up that huge exercise, working together with our brothers and sisters in the Australian military. Good question, buddy.
Where did this ship come from and how long did it take to get here?
We came from Sasebo, Japan, and it took us we've been gone, like I said, about 2 months, but it took us about a month to get over here in this off area.
With over 40,000 tons and 250 meters of epicness, we still have a lot of discovering to do.
We'll be back in the ship later in the show. At the start of the show, I talked about my big moment. This story is George and Lachie's moment. It's not uncommon to see people gathering on a level 5 gun, but when they gather around the bell, it's for something incredible. Hi, my name is Henry, and this is a special day for my brother George and his friend Lachie. These people have gathered for a bell ringing. I'm joined with my brother George. And George, who do we have here? My nurse Philippa.
Hi boys. Hi George. Hi Henry.
What is the bell ringing all about?
Oh, the bell ringing is really cool. So when children have finished their chemotherapy and their treatments, they can choose to ring the bell. So it's a really big acknowledgement and celebration of finishing your treatments for having chemotherapy. Some people want all their friends and family to come around and they can clap and they have a certificate, and it's a real milestone to recognise the kids that have been really brave and finishing their treatments.
You've been a lot there with my treatment. Thank you for taking care of me.
Oh, it's a pleasure, George, because you were always so brave and really mature. You coped with all your procedures and your treatments and your medicines really well. I'm very proud of you that this day has come for you guys, so enjoy the bell ringing.
Right now we're here with our Granddad. Granddad, how does it feel to be here today?
2 years of coming up daily and looking after them and taking them to school and bringing them back. A hard slog, actually. But here is George now, looking very well, doing well at school, and misbehaving the same as grandfather did, so that must mean he's healthy. And this fellow, he was always partnering his mate George.
Sometimes I behave with this big guy. Thank you so much for being here today and helping me with our journey. I finished my treatment in February, but I waited to ring the bell so I can be here with my friend Lachie. Lachie, congratulations. How does it feel for you today?
I'm really happy and that you came to be here today.
George, you're about to do your bell ringing. How does it feel?
Good.
Wow! Good buddy. Very nice. Do you have a special way that you're gonna ring the bell? Yes, I'm gonna smash it. Good. I would like that. Make sure you don't break it. You'll have to pay for it. Lachie, how did it feel to ring the bell?
Really, really special.
Do you have any advice for any people that are starting out there for their journey?
I hope they all get past it all.
Congratulations again. Do you have any advice for people who are just starting their journey? Yes. Be strong and keep going. As your brother, I would like to say good job on completing your treatment. It's always awesome up on the level 5 gardens. And for many of the people gathered today, it was one of the best days ever. I'm Henry. I'm George. Thanks for joining us on our special day. Bye!
We want you to be a part of Juice TV. We're always on the lookout for hosts, interviewers, behind-the-scenes helpers, and mini producers. You can be any age, you don't have to have any experience. How much easier could it be? To find out the next time we're filming at the hospital, just head to our website, juicedtv.com.au, or our Facebook page. For loads of fun to break up your stay in hospital, join the Juice crew. Send us an email at hello@juicetv.com.au. Or speak to any of the volunteers wearing green shirts throughout the hospital and let them know you want to be involved in the one and only Juice TV.
Big movies come out Christmas time. One of them is Paddington Bear 2. It doesn't have to be a big wait to see it. You can actually see it early.
Hello, window cleaner.
And help the Children's Hospital Foundation. It's showing at Event and Birch, Cull and Cole cinemas.
The hunt begins.
Mysterious things have been happening all over town.
We're going to need a foolproof plan.
At 11 a.m. on Sunday, the 3rd of December.
This is breaking and entering. We haven't broken anything.
Tickets are on sale now at eventcinemas.com.au or at the box office.
Hey, I'm Miles.
And I'm Finn.
We're here to review an epic new movie.
To do so, we're uniting a team.
Miles, host, bringing you all the action.
Finn, awesome best friend support.
Camera person to capture everything.
TV producer to do whatever TV producers do.
We're at the Event Cinemas Maya Centre for an early preview screening of Justice League,
which sees another team come together and unite to save the planet.
He said the age of heroes would never come again.
It has to.
Justice League in cinemas now.
We don't have any more time.
Sees Bruce Wayne enlisting the help of Diana Prince to recruit a team of metahumans to stand against a newly awakened threat.
talking a team up between Aquaman, Wonder Woman, Cyborg, The Flash, and Batman.
What are your superpowers again?
I'm rich. One thing I can tell you is you got to be free. My turn. Come together.
Shall we?
I just saw Justice League. If you love superheroes, you'll love this movie.
Justice League was full of action and comedy to fill your mind.
It's good to see you playing well with others again. Just like a bat. I dig it. Maybe temporary.
My favorite superhero was Flash. He's just full of comedy.
My favorite hero is Flash as well. Well, because he was full of comedy and they got him almost perfectly right, which I thought was incredible.
How many of you are there? Not enough. Do you really think that...
Oh, wow, they really just vanish. Huh? Oh, that's rude.
My favorite sentence in the movie was the Flash sentence. I just push people and run away.
It's really cool. You guys seem ready to do battle and stuff, but full transparency, I've never done battle. I've just pushed some people and run away.
My favorite scene of the movie was where they were displaying all of what the heroes are doing in the end after their adventure. If I had to compare Justice League with Wonder Woman, I'd say Justice League was better than Wonder Woman because it still had her and the stories of each and other hero part of their team.
I don't believe it. What are you?
A believer.
I'll rank this one of the best DC movies out there. It's full of action and comedy. Who doesn't like a bit of comedy?
Oh, awesome. As a bat signal, that's your... Oh, sorry. That's your signal. That means we have to go now.
Yeah, that's what that means.
It's so cool.
I'll rate Justice League a 9.5 flash bolts out of 10.
I'd rate it a 9.5 tridents.
This isn't the plan.
No, Master Wayne. This is the team.
Justice League.
Until our team unites again, this is Miles.
And this is Finn.
Earlier, we looked at a ship. That was huge.
Ooh.
So big we have to go again.
Right now you're standing in our medical triage, which is where we do triage of our people that come in that are injured. These are some of the injuries we have. We have full, we don't have a full X-ray capabilities as far as like MRIs or CT scans, but we do have X-ray capability. And here's some samples of some injuries we've actually taken. So they got a needle stuck in their thumb. Yes, very painful. You can go in there and take a look if you want to. So basically, it's just like a regular ICU for the hospital has.
What's the worst possible injury that has happened on the boat?
On this boat, the worst ones I've seen is somebody falling down a ladder well from 4 decks up.
How many doctors and nurses are on the ship?
Normal staff, we have a surgeon, we have a family practice doctor, and then we have no nurses on board, and we have 27 corpsmen. And then when we get plussed up, we actually have a general surgeon, an anesthesiologist who takes people to sleep and make sure you wake back up. And then we have 2 nurses, an ICU nurse, and then about 4 corpsmen.
To the flight deck.
Whoa, what's my name of the aircraft?
This is my home. This is where I work. So real quick, we do flight ops every day. On here, we work with various birds. This is our 53. Right here is our MV22 birds. This is our SAR bird, as the same one that you see in the hangar bay. And behind you is our AV-8B Harrier.
What are the jets used for?
Well, the main mission of our aircraft is to support the Marines. So these are to carry the Marines. They go out to do their missions, they come back. If we have people that needs to come on the board the ship, like other admirals or so, it's pretty much just means of transportation.
Are the aircrafts hard to land?
No, it's very easy. Once you get used to it, it's fairly easy. You gotta be careful of the wind. The wind is the hardest part.
What do most of the hand signals mean?
There's a lot. All right, so, okay. All right, so if the bird is coming in, you say, like, I have command, which is I'm the one that's in charge of you. You tell them this way, you do this, which is this is the landing direction. So pretty much the bird would come this way. Once I do this, it'll start turning toward me. Then you would do this, which is saying come this way. You would make them hover. If you're facing this way, you would have them move over, hover, and then this is land. And this is like the final. And then you make them hold.
Whoa, this ship can hold 28 aircrafts. That is amazing. Did you know that all the aircrafts on this ship can take off without even using the airstrip? That's because these jets can take off straight up in the air. Holy moly. We came.
We saw.
We conquered. Mission accomplished.
Thanks for backing us up on this epic discovery mission.
My favorite part was going up to the flight deck. And I still can't believe they sing part of the ship.
Thank you to the crew at USS Bonhomme Richard.
That's all from us. Over and out.
This episode was so big, but I think we found the end. There it is! Hosting the show was really fun. Now though, it's time to say goodbye. I'm Dileesha, bye! At the start of the show, I talked about my biggest show. My biggest...
Did you know that this ship can hold 28 aircrafts?
Hi, my name is Henry, and today is a very special day for George and my brother George and his friend Lachie. I talked about my...
Did you know that all the aircrafts on this ship can take off without using the airstrip?
That's all good. That's all good. Yeah, in your own words, mate. That's really good.
This story is...
Did you know that all the ships on this aircraft are...
Remember guys, it's so easy to be a part of Juice TV. Whether you want to be a host, help us out behind the scenes with filming, or decide what goes into each episode. Let us know you want to be involved by sending an email to hello@juicetv.com.au or speak to one of the friendly volunteers throughout the hospital in the green shirts. Also head to our website and Facebook page for all the updates about what we're filming at the hospital.